For more, Bloomberg Apple and Consumer Tech Managing Editor Mark Gurman brings us what is always the bread and butter. You bring us the scoops and push us towards, for many reasons, Apple wants to lean in on its privacy advantage. Is that what is going to make it distinct versus the other offerings already out there?
Yeah, for Apple, privacy has been a differentiator now for going over a decade. They talk about privacy when they release any new product or any new operating system or any new software or service feature. For them, it's their North Star, they like to say. Everything is built in from that perspective. And they really see it as a selling point that people want devices that have better encryption, better security, better privacy than the competition. And obviously, this is really important for everything you're doing on Apple devices. You have your financial data on there, you have your communications, you have your smart home information, all sorts of different features you want to keep private. And that's going to extend to the new Siri. We're in an age right now where everyone's got a chatbot, everyone's got AI features. And just like you've seen Apple do with features and comparing themselves to Meta and Google and whatnot, you'll see them do that with this chatbot that they're going to announce on June 8th at the developer conference, talking about theirs retaining less information and less so-called memory than other chatbots. And one feature that I reported over the weekend that they're planning for this is the auto deletion of chatbot conversations. So you can set your chats, just like you can with the Messages app, to save in your phone and your iCloud forever, or you can have them auto-delete after a year, or you can have them auto-delete after 30 days. So that's going to be a bit of a unique feature. Other chatbots have what they call an incognito mode, which is basically private browsing mode in a web browser, but private chatting in your chatbot. But this is going to be a little different.
Talk to us about just how technologically that makes it stand out. If I have an auto-delete for 30 days, what does that actually mean to the memory that then me having had that discussion with the chatbot and it being useful going forward?
Yeah, well, it's two separate things, right? The auto-delete of conversations means that conversation, that chat, that's just gone forever. In terms of memory, right, you have chatbots that keep your memory forever, keep your memory for a finite amount of time. Apple is going to retain memory a shorter amount of time than a lot of the competition, which may make it useful in the short term, less useful in the long term. They're using techniques. There's one technique they have called differential privacy to be able to retain some memory, but not have it glued exactly to the user, right? And when it's stored, not glued towards the user, but you're able to store it on device. So it's able to come back and tell you what you've talked about or give you that context. So I think it is going to work fairly well. It is going to be fairly competitive, but Apple's really going to market it around privacy and security.